To the championship game of the 2023 SDP Invite. Here at the Dakotah Ice Center, we have Pro Hybrid against the Minnesota Machine. Just underway, Pro Hybrid in the all-black uniforms, Minnesota Machine in the black and orange. As we are just underway here from the Dakotah Ice Center in Prior Lake. Bill Hupp, cameraman Justin, with you on Youth Hockey Hub. Nice move, and they score! Great job and a great move by Jack Burrell. And right away, Minnesota Machine gets on the board. An early goal from Jack Burrell. And Minnesota Machine takes an early 1-0 lead. That coming at 14:36 of the first period. Their first opportunity, a nice move by Burrell. And Minnesota Machine, which lost 9-2 earlier in this tournament to Pro Hybrid, finds itself with a 1-0 lead. And beg your pardon, I thought it was Jack Burrell, number 24. They're saying it was 44, Colton Van Bokern. Van Bokern gets his third goal of the season. Third goal of the tournament, I should say. We're off to a great start here. Van Bokern gets his third. There's a shot and a save. It's swept out initially. Save made by the goaltender, Kyler Hamburger. Hamburger, I should say. Kyler Hamburger. And in between the pipes on the other side, Henry Karen. So 1-0 Machine in this 2014 championship game. Pro Hybrid comes in with a record of 5-0, including that win. These two teams met in 2014 Group F. There's a shot, gloved and held onto by Karen. And the draw will take place down in the Machine end. Face-off, one back to the right point. These are mostly 8-year-olds with some 9-year-olds. Save made initially by Karen, and then a tangle of bodies in the corner. Eventually it's picked up centered through the crease. Karen steers it aside to the opposite corner. The Machine exit the zone. They come out with it 2-on-2 back the other way. Dangling through is Cooper Melter. He goes off the end wall. It's picked up behind the net by Pro Hybrid. Beautiful move there by Kent Roberts, and Pro Hybrid, as he throws it off, Karen loses an edge and goes down in his own crease, but luckily his defense comes to his rescue. Kent Roberts, one of the players to really watch in this hockey game, as Pro Hybrid. He's got 12 goals and 7 assists, one of 3 Pro Hybrid players with 19 points in this tournament. So pretty outstanding, pretty productive, basically averaging almost 4 points a game in this tournament. The other two are Asher Van Leer and Sammy Sarak, each with 19 points. So this team has racked up some big wins, some running time clock, as there's bodies all over the ice. Finally, the Machine exit the zone. They skate through center, going right to left, but a nice job of physicality to knock him off the puck by Bennett Stewart. Skating right to left now, 61, Dalton Gust. Gust drives to the net, backhand, and he missed it. Great opportunity, and he spins it back to the point. It's underneath the stick of his intended target, and the Machine get there first. Couple fresh Machine players out of the box, but ultimately the Pro Hybrid recovers. And then it's intercepted at center ice by Van Leer. He slams on the brakes, but a whistle has stopped play as the play was ruled offside. Stops the clock with 11:23 to go here in the first period. Shots even at 2 apiece. Chopped at. Finally, the battle won by Sammy Sarak. Sarak skates right to left on the backhand. He's being hounded there by a couple Machine defenders. Hands stay down, so play on. Pro Hybrid trying to force the issue. It's banked off the near side wall, and a nice job to clear the zone. 2-on-1 for the Machine if they hurry, and One of their players lost an edge at the line. Ari Olsen went down, although he had Jax Parise, that's right, Zach's son, out there as well. He goes off the ice. Thrown on net and steered aside by Henry Karen, who's seen a lot of rubber in the early going. This pro hybrid team can certainly score. You can't really have a name like Pro Hybrid and not be pretty good. Minnesota Machine were 4-1 in this tournament, or are 4-1. Their only loss, that 9-2 defeat to Pro Hybrid. Battle along the near side half wall. It's forced out of the zone and then taken right back in by Van Leer. He moves middle of the slot. Good stick lift, though, by Weston T-Break. They feed it in front, and the Machine able to intercept and take it back the other way. Through center ice. Slamming on the break, centering pass by Wesley Burke is blocked. And then it's picked up in the corner by Van Leer. Asher Van Leer gets hooked down, and we've got our first penalty coming up. And I believe it's going to be a hooking. On Van Leer, this is one of those arenas there. The penalty box is on the same side as the benches. You don't always see that. And that's going to be taken by Wesley Burke, so it'll send Pro Hybrid on the power play for the first time this afternoon. There's a shot and a quick score from the point off the draw. That was it. They don't even go to the bench to celebrate. You just get right back in line. That goal coming on the power play at 9:34 of the first period to tie this game at 1. Believe it might have been Dalton Gust getting his 7th, but we'll await the official announcement before we share it, as it's banked up out of the zone momentarily. Keegan Defletson gets there first, intercepted by the Machine at center ice, and now taken back by Roberts. Defletson picks it up behind his own net, rings it around the boards. It's shared point to point by Pro Hybrid. That shot blocked down nicely. 2 minutes for hooking is what Burke went for. Driving, and there's a shot that Karen covers, and he smothers the rebound, takes the whistle. 5-2 shots on goal in favor of Pro Hybrid. Big sheet of ice here. There's also an Olympic sheet of ice at the Dakotah Ice Center. Good communication out there as it's out of the zone. Gust from Roberts on the power play is what tied this game at 1 for Roberts, his 8th assist. That's his 20th point of the tournament. Unbelievable from Kent Roberts Jr. There's a shot. Karen smothers, and again, pounces on the rebound before it can become a problem. Stops the clock with 8:04 to go, first period. And a 1-1 tie. Pro Hybrid 5-0 coming in. Minnesota Machine 4-1. This is the 2023 SDP Invite Championship for 2014s. Played down low by number 7, Sam Plant. He chases after it, intercepts, and takes it away momentarily, and then looks like the play is ruled offside. So we'll have the draw in the neutral zone. And Pro Hybrid has started to reassert themselves after they were scored on with the first official shot of the game. That kind of woke them up, and ever since it's been domination for the black and blue. Big collision at the blue line. Intercepted by Gust. Dalton Gust, as we said, gets his 7th goal. So he's got 11 points now for the tournament. Picked up there by 97, Easton Dornbach. Dornbach with 8 goals and 5 assists. From above the right circle, blocked down in front by Defletson, and Karen pounces on the loose puck. Pro Hybrid definitely a smaller bench. They really just run in 2 lines with an extra skater, and that's about it. And a couple pairs of defensemen. Orange wins the draw, but they can't clear the zone. Still in the possession of Pro Hybrid. There's a shot from above the right circle. Pad save made on the Sam Plant shot. Coming over to pick it up, Weston T-break, forces it out, but Plant gets it back at center ice. He'll send it in deep, just out of the reach of Everett Prosser. And again, the forecheck really just kind of causing issues as McCoy Stouse in there. Plant. Now Stouse picks it up. Nice move to get free on the toe drag. Big pad save, flashing the left leather. Good save made by Henry Karen there. Minnesota Machine pinned down in their own end for a little while, and good team defense there by Pro Hybrid to take it right back. Stouse will wire it around, trying to have Roberts give chase. Good physicality by Roberts, who just, you can see why he's so good. He's just a smooth, quick skater out there. As Roberts holds the zone for Pro Hybrid. Kent Roberts goes down in the slot. One of the smaller players out there, but boy, he's got some skill. Gust battling away. Rung around, trying to track it down, Jack Burrell. Finally picked up just outside the circle and carried out. With speed, here comes Gust. Into the zone, his shot saved initially, another save made. How about Henry Karen standing on his head to make a couple big stops there, including on Gust, who was going for his 2nd goal. 4:49 and counting left to go first period, 1-1. Our score in this 2023 SDP Invite Championship. Thrown cross corner where Noah Schneider picks it up. Schneider goes back to the point with it. Coming down and shooting, and it's nearly redirected in. Connor Franek throwing it on net. Another shot turned aside, this time by Hemberger. With speed now. Here comes Van Leer. Van Leer on the backhand, and the glove save made. Karen very much keeping his team in this hockey game. Since that opening goal, they've been outshot 10-1. Pro Hybrid has had 10 of the last 11 shots in the hockey game, but we're still tied on the scoreboard, 1-1. As we hit the 4-minute mark in the first period. Roberts has it taken away. Machine gain the zone. Wesley Burke battling on the far side. There's a shot from a sharp angle, gloved and held on to by Hemberger. There hasn't even really been that many draws that I can remember down in the Pro Hybrid zone. This may be only the 1st or 2nd. Of course, this arena, the home of the Prior Lake Lakers, state tournament participants just 2 years ago. Pro Hybrid wins the draw and ices the puck. So we'll do it again down in the right circle of their zone. Icing stops the clock with 3:46 to go in the first period. Good shot block out there by number 19, McCoy Stouse. Passes it up ahead for Dornbach. Dornbach on the backhand, tries to go short side with it. Save made. Bounding puck picked up in the right corner. And coming off the wall with it, Jackson Parise. Jackson Parise. Zach knows what I mean. There's a shot turned aside by the blocker of Hamburger. Nearing the 3-minute mark. This is better from the machine. Nice move initially made, but then the machine take it back. Centering pass, or at least thrown on net, but steered to the end boards. Big collision as Parise goes down. Played on back to the point. Parise collects it, feeds it in front. Beautiful pass just underneath the stick of his teammate Noah Schneider. Sitting on 10 points. He's got 6 goals and 3 assists in this tournament to lead the team. Stouse backhands it to the line, and then the Everett Prosser runs into the ref. And that's not usually a matchup an 8-year-old is going to win. Finally, Pro Hybrid able to come out with it. Nice skills there by Van Leer initially to slam on the brakes. Two teams just trading possession as they've got to wait to touch up. Good hockey IQ by the machine. Finally, it's Sam Plant. Plant feeds the speedy Roberts. Here comes Kent Roberts through the legs of his defender on the backhand, and he lifted it over, crashing into the goalie in the process. No goaltender interference. He just lost an edge, but he just lifted it over. Well, fed out in front, and that's intercepted. Shots 11-2 in favor of Pro Hybrid. Minute and a half to go in the first period. Picked up behind the net by Lucas Leathers. Here comes Dornbach, warding off a couple defenders, but nice job by the machine throwing multiple orange jerseys at their opponent, and it's worked out so far. Griffin Anfinson throws it on net. 1 minute to go in the first. Pass ahead, intercepted at the line by Anfinson. He loses an edge. Swept back into the zone where it's grabbed by Dalton Gust. He's got the lone goal for Pro Hybrid. Shows he can skate pretty well. Here comes Gust, centering pass, and there's this blocked, and they follow up and score. Beautifully done on the follow-up. And I'm pretty sure that was Sammy Sarek getting his 9th of the tournament on the follow-up to make it 2-1 with 23 seconds remaining. But I was wrong on the first goal too, so who knows. 12-2, shots favor of Pro Hybrid. (2-1) Pro Hybrid with 18 seconds left. Sarek unassisted, but it was definitely created by the speed of Gus to force the initial save as time expires here in the first period from the Dakotah Ice Center. A late Sammy Sarek goal with 23.2 seconds left gives Pro Hybrid a 2-1 lead after one period of play. We'll be back in a second from Dakotah in just a moment on Youth Hockey.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half-pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Bill Hott back here at the Dakotah Ice Center in Prior Lake. Championship game of the 2023 SDP Invite. And after one period of play, it is Pro Hybrid leading the MN Machine 2-1. Now they're skating right to left is Kent Roberts on the backhand. Tries to split defenders, and a nice job by Jax Parise to take it away. This is the 2014 age group, so 8-year-olds. Jax Parise steals it away. Nice feed out front, and then it's off the inboards. Thrown cross ice for Parise to track down. Tries to body off Sam Plant. He gets a shot on net, and it's saved. Nice save made there by Hemberger. Out comes Pro Hybrid and McCoy Staus. Staus with that sweet hockey lettuce flowing from the back of his helmet. Picked up eventually by Colton Van Bokeren, who was a starter for this Machine team. They scored very early in the hockey game. They scored basically 24 seconds in, and that was one of their two shots. 12-2, they were outshot in the first period. Roberts helps Pro Hybrid take it back. Again, these two teams met in the first game of the tournament, and Pro Hybrid, as that goes off the post, somehow didn't get in. Roberts trying to get his 13th goal. Now Dalton Gust tracking back, trying to get there ahead of Cooper Melter, and we've got our first penalty coming up, and it's going to be on Pro Hybrid. First penalty, I should say, on Pro Hybrid. They were 1 for 1 on the power play in the first period, and now in the second period, for a little bit of physical play, Dalton Gust will go to the box. So here's an opportunity for the MN Machine to tie this game. Off the draw, Hybrid clears it, and they cannot hold the zone, and then plays ruled offside. It went off the stick of Keegan Defletson. He just couldn't control it enough to keep it in the zone. Defletson, cross ice pass. Two minutes for cross-checking is the call on Gust. In the right wing corner, Sam Plant rings it around, but it's held in at the point. Blocked down, and Defletson chases after it. He picks it up at his own line. Banks it ahead for a Weston T-break. Fed across, beautiful pass just underneath the stick has Cooper Melter with a nice find. Melter gets it back from the right dot with traffic in front. It's gloved and held onto by Hamburger. Stops the clock with 12 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Second period, 1:05 remaining on the power play. 12-4. So how about the MN Machine? It's helped by the power play, but they're out shooting Pro Hybrid in the second period 2-0. About 3 minutes in. McCoy Staus wires it the length of the ice. And the icing means the draw will come back down in the Pro Hybrid end. Draw one off the ref, and it's kept in by the machine. Shot through traffic, turned aside comfortably by Hamburger. Centering pass goes all the way out to the left circle. There's a shot, gloved and held on to as he takes the whistle. There's a big blast that goes high off the stick of Jake Zintel. Zintel has it back at the right point. Shares it across. That shot blocked down by Staus. Now here comes the speedy Roberts. He goes down. Hands stay down. No call as he missed the net. He's kind of looking at the ref like, how is that not a call? But his coach is encouraging him to get back in the play. Good hustle by Roberts. Now he's giving him a little talking to. There's a shot shorthanded that goes wiring high, and we're back to even strength, 0 for 1 on the power play. No scoring yet in the second period. We are a little more than 4 minutes gone by. Nice move by McCoy Staus. Staus gets it ahead to Dornbach, but the play is ruled offside. Draw one forward by Pro Hybrid. Nice little give and go. He tried to set up, did Sammy Sirac in the shooter's slot, but tried to move to the slot to fire one off, but ultimately it was intercepted. Big collision by the machine in their own zone. Both players losing their sticks. Hopefully they're okay. Still in the possession of Pro Hybrid. All kinds of space as he walks in and fires it off the glove of the netminder Karen. It's off the end of the back of the net. Good stick lift there by Connor Frank. But again, they're just getting pinched down low, and Pro Hybrid taking advantage. Off the far side board, centering pass off of Frank. Well, say this for the machine. They're blocking all kinds of passes and shots and making life difficult. Frank will pick it up in his right wing corner. Rings it around the boards of the near side. Good block there by Weston T-Break. T-Break, big blast, comfortably handled by Karen. But again, they're just putting pucks on net, which is not something they were doing in the first period. A little bit of miscommunication on the change. And here comes Pro Hybrid trying to take advantage. Big save by Karen. There was a breakaway that resulted. Sarek was looking for his second of the game, but ultimately Karen makes the save. Sarek loses it. Fans wanted a call, none coming. It's picked up by Van Leer. He feeds it back out high to Bennett Stewart. Stewart shares it across. It's wired around by Sam Plant. Machine able to come off the wall with it. And a nice little give and go. Lucas Leathers into the zone. 8.5 minutes to go, second period. Bounding puck eventually finds its way. And I thought maybe Hemberger was going to try to grab it, but he just turned it aside. Through the slot, the weak side was open. Now it comes all the way across. There's a shot and a score! What a shot by Keegan DeFletzen, his second of the tournament. And just like that, the Minnesota Machine are back, or they have tied this game at 2. 2-2 our score after that goal by Keaton Defletson. First of the period for either team. And we're at 2-2. Much better in this period. Already 6 shots in this period for the Machine. Defletson from Burke. At 7 minutes 52 seconds to make it 2-2. Now the pass intercepted. Good speed from number 12, Noah Schneider, but he's bumped off the puck. Schneider still digging away for it in the right corner. 15-8 shots for the game in favor of Pro Hybrid. But they have been stifled, being outshot 6-3 in this second period. Now the speed of Pro Hybrid coming into effect. There's a shot off the side netting. But unbelievable skating speed from Gust. More like gust of wind, am I right? See, Justin missed this the last couple of years. He just didn't know it. 6:51 remaining. I just want Gust to be from a town of wind, from the town of wind, because then it'd be gust of wind. Anyways, back to action. Puck turned over along the half wall. 6:30 and counting. I'm never going to get hired again if I keep at it. Picked up by Everett Prosser. Then it's turned over again. McCoy Staus. There's a shot just deflected wide. Roberts gets to it. Feeds in front. It's loose. Staus can't handle it. Parise trying to clear and can't. And a nice job of recovery. And then a big collision as one of the Pro Hybrid kids goes down. Picked up and carried back in by Pro Hybrid. Again, well defended by the Machine. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. 2-2 our score. Parise trying to get there first. He's knocked off the puck. And here comes a 2-on-1 if Pro Hybrid can hurry. There's a shot, and Karen sees it all the way and makes the easy save. Pretty good crowd on hand for a Sunday afternoon. Championship Sunday here at the SDP Invitational. Face-off won by Pro Hybrid. Shot initially blocked by T-Break. Here comes Jake Burrell. Tries to drop it back for T-Break. Recovers. Still on it. Gets a shot on net, but always going wide. 5 minutes left here in the second. Shot block initially might lead to a 2-on-1 for Pro Hybrid. Good recovery by the Machine, though, to block it. Excellent stick in the passing lane by the goal scorer, Keaton Defletson. There's a shot, and high out on his crease. Henry Karen makes the save. Good pressure applied by Schneider, but well defended. Good use of the body there as Pro Hybrid able to clear. It's been a very wide open game as it's a 3-on-2 for the Machine. Schneider trying to walk his way through. It's turned aside by Karen. The rebound was there, but fortunately for Pro Hybrid, so was Easton Dornbach. Dornbach collides with a Machine counterpart behind the net. And that allows Pro Hybrid to get the puck back at the right point. Shared across for Anfinson. He throws it on net. Goes off the end boards where it's collected along the right half wall. Staus jams on the break, centering pass. Bounding puck in the left circle. Picked up. There's a shot as Dornbach was looking for his 9th of the season, or 9th of the tournament, I should say. Now back for Anfinson at the point. His centering pass, or his pass across to the other point, is intercepted by Schneider. Schneider just a head taller than most of the kids out there. He's on the backhand, tried to drag it for a pass, but couldn't. Goes all the way out to center ice. Or to the center point. It's loose in front, and they score. The Machine take the lead with 3:09 to go here in the second. And who else but Noah Schneider, his 7th of the tournament, team leading. And he was Johnny on the spot to knock it home. And 2 straight goals have given the Machine another lead at 3-2. There's another shot as Pro Hybrid definitely has not been in this position yet in this tournament. The speed of Roberts as he tries to toe drag his way through. Well read, though, by Crosby Attila. Defletson and Antilla get the assists on that. Go-ahead goal now for Defletson. He's got a goal and an assist in this period, and the Machine have a 3-2 lead with 2:28 and counting to go. And they have control of the puck as well. Played down low for Jax Parise, centering pass. He almost gets it back. Held in at the point, shot blocked down by Staus. Here comes Roberts initially, but they're doing a nice job just cutting him off. Now a beautiful move to get free. Good track back off the post. That would have been a great recovery had it worked. Another shot in front, redirected, and Jax Parise is there to tap it home. Zach's son with some excellent hockey IQ. He's on the doorstep. And somehow Pro Hybrid got all mixed up in terms of their coverage, so their poor netminder Kyler Hemberger had to face 2 players right there. He made the initial save, but Parise was there to tap it home, and it's 4-2. Those goals coming a minute 16 apart. Minute 14 apart, I should say. Incredible, 4-2. As the Machine looking to pull the upset here in the Invitational Championship game. Zintel and Schneider get the assist. So now Schneider and Defletson have goals and assists in this period. A goal and an assist in this period. And for Jax Parise, his first point of the tournament and his first goal couldn't have come at a better time. 4-2 with 1 minute to go in the period. Shots in this period 8-5 in favor of the Machine. They have been the better team for sure, and it's resulted in their advantage on the scoreboard. Karen makes the save. They got to be careful not to give up another goal, but those goals coming a minute 14 apart after they had tied this game at 2. 30 seconds left. They're able to clear it out, but Defletson goes back and in comes the Machine. And now you can just see the belief on the faces of the team in orange. 15 seconds remaining. They're buzzing, trying to get a third. Flipped out to center for Serac. One last push. Oh, nice recovery as time expires here at the Dakotah Ice Center in Prior Lake. End of the second period. Minnesota Machine lead it 4-2 over Pro Hybrids, trying to turn the upset here in the Invitational Championship. Back in a moment here on Youth Hockey Hub.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Bill Hupp back here at the Dakotah Ice Center in Prior Lake as we get set to drop the puck on the third period. Minnesota Machine having lost 9-2 to Pro Hybrid in the group stages of this tournament, the SDP Invitational. Lead it 4-2 thanks to goals by a variety of different kids, including Noah Schneider and Jax Parise in that second period, to make it 4-2 after it was 2-2. Machine have they scored the first, they went down 2-1, and they have scored 3 straight to take a 4-2 lead as they look to try to close this out with a championship. Colton Van Bokeren battling. They're going to do their best. Roberts tries to walk his way through center and can't. Puck still in the possession of Pro Hybrid, though. Nice move to the middle and then poked free. It's loose in the slot. Eventually the Machine get to it first. They can't clear it, however. Pass attempt by Sam Plant is intercepted. They bank it off the window and all the way out. Picked up here by the Machine. There's a shot gloved by Karen. It's pretty unbelievable in terms of shots. They've outshot the Machine 10-5 since the second period. The Machine has outshot Pro Hybrid 10-5 since the start of the second period. But so something happened in that intermission. Whatever they've done to change it, they have been the better team. And despite having a 4-1 record, they're looking to spring the upset. Pro Hybrid 5-0 coming into this game. But they're going to need some offense to get going as Serac goes to the ice and gets back up. Pass a little bit behind him, and it's picked up instead by Burrell. He gets it in deep and goes off for a change. Very fundamental hockey being played by the Machine. 2 minutes gone by, third period. Still a 2-goal advantage for the Minnesota Machine as they look to win the championship here in the SDP Invitational. And avenge a 9-2 loss earlier in the tournament in the process. Physicality picking up for both teams. Banked in, good feet movement. Centered in front, and a good recovery by Pro Hybrid. The bounding puck eventually grabbed here by Everett Prosser. Bodies all over the ice here as Van Leer, his shot is deflected to the end boards. Held in right point, and that shot from the point driven down. That was Sam Plant looking for something. Plant comes over and knocks it free off the stick of Fisher Diedrichs. Swept back in deep by Van Leer, who will go off for a change. 17-12 shots for the game in favor of Pro Hybrid as the icing brings the face-off back down into the machine end with 11:48 to go. Chance here deflected up and into the protective netting off the stick of Colton Van Bokeren. Van Bokeren again wins the draw cleanly back to Prosser. Deflects in, throws it on net, and that goes wide. Hamburger had to make sure it wasn't going to threaten his net as Prosser intercepts it. Can't even remember the last time they had a good chance, Pro Hybrid. That's how stifling the defensive has been. Schneider, little give and go as a collision at center ice between Roberts and Staus. Both kids seem to be okay. Pad save made on the other end. Again thrown on net, but no one was home. Goes all the way out where it's collected eventually by Connor Frank. Cross-ice pass. There's a shot. Oh, boy. T-Break had all kinds of time to line that up and wire it. But it was always rising. Puck hits the ref at center ice. Stick goes flying all the way out in front of the Pro Hybrid bench as they exit the zone. Roberts poke checks it free for Staus. He goes down, and we've got another penalty coming up. It's going to be Pro Hybrid that goes on the power play as Weston T-Break was caught. His stick just dangling out there, tripped up Staus, and that results in Pro Hybrid going on the power play and maybe getting a goal back as the Machine take just their second penalty of this hockey game. Off the draw, blocked down nicely by Jake Zintel. That can't feel good. Plant able to hold the zone for Pro Hybrid. Machine trying to clear. Zintel in the right wing corner. Weston to break, 2 minutes for tripping. 1:30 to go in the penalty, 9:40 left in the hockey game. 4-2 our score. Still plenty of time for Pro Hybrid to come back and tie this game. They regain the zone, work to the outside, and that one was maybe going wide, but I think that was the right call by Karen to just glove it and hang on. Pro Hybrid 1 for 1 on the power play. As they get a couple new skaters on the ice. A lot of block shots happening for the Machine. Van Bokeren leaves his defender in the dust. They still can't clear as that one drifts above the net. Back out to the left point. Everett Prosser carries it out. Prosser hounded from behind as Schneider has his pocket picked at center ice. Now it's the Machine that gained the zone, and that one goes off the chest protector and into the glove of Kyler Hemberger, and eventually he just drops it. So play on with 23 seconds left. Time for maybe one or maybe two more rushes. On the backhand, blocker save made. Van Leer was trying to go over the right shoulder, but Karen made the nice stop. He's probably the reason this team is still in the game. He's made some fine saves today. There's another one he spills. Can't quite grip it, but we're back to full strength, so penalty kill does its job. And we're back to 5-on-5 with 8 minutes remaining in the third period. Go off the window and out. And now a whistle stops play, and it seems like that was an offside. Van Leer didn't agree, but means the faceoff will come in the neutral zone just outside of the machine end. 7:55 left, 18-14 shots for the game. Staus's pass is intercepted. Machine in pretty strong position to pull the upset as Wesley Burke goes crashing into the boards. The speed of Sam Plant through the middle of the ice. Plant working wide. That shot saved easily by Karen. Good stick lift. They've just had a little more jump, been a little friskier, has a little more spirited, has the Machine. Pass across, it's loose in front, they tap it home. A huge goal scored by the Machine with 7:11 to go, and they've got a 3-goal lead, 5-2. Just a little bit of sloppiness in the crease, and ultimately Pro Hybrid couldn't clear it in time. And again, right place, right time for some of these Machine players. We'll see who they give the official goal to, but that comes at 7:10 remaining and makes it 5-2, and that might just be enough unless Pro Hybrid can get a goal here, as that shot off the stick of Sirac saved. And they'll be fine with defensive zone draws. Around the near side boards. Lucas Leathers gets credit for the goal. From Ari Olsen. 5-2 the score. Lucas Leathers from Ari Olsen. Leathers, his 5th of the tournament. And now we're inside of 6.5 minutes to play. Pro Hybrid has not scored since they took a 2-1 lead with 23.2 seconds left before the end of the first. So how about the defense of the Machine to hold down this high-powered Hybrid attack thus far? Centering pass only finds its way onto a Machine stick. Machine looking to be the 2023 SDP Invitational champions for the 2014 age group. Surratt forces it into the zone, but it's quickly flipped on out by the Machine. Cross ice Zintel. Burrell flips it out and goes for a change. Short shifts for this Machine team. 5 minutes to go, third period. 20-16 shots in favor of Pro Hybrid, but they trail at 5-2. On the backhand centering pass. Oh, that was a great chance. And somehow Karen slid across and kept it out. Wonderful from the Machine in their defense, and Karen maybe credit for the player of the game, as he has been outstanding in net, stopping 19 of 21 shots that he's faced. Plant not able to get there ahead of Attila. Machine look like they're still the faster team as Cooper Melter sends it in deep. Now they'll just set up in the neutral zone, a little neutral zone trap, play defensively and try to protect this lead. Plant goes off the end boards. 4 minutes remaining. Pro Hybrid again regains the zone to the outside. That shot always rising out of the glove of Karen. Great backhanded effort to get it out of the zone. Pro Hybrid's slim chances disappearing quickly. They need a goal in the worst way. And we've got a delayed penalty coming up because of a trip. It's going to be on the Machine, so Pro Hybrid goes back on the power play. They're 1 for 2 there this afternoon. One back to Staus. He walks in, throws it on net off the post. Deflected to the right wing corner. 3:07 left in the hockey game, 150. Staus and company need to score here. That's nearly redirected in. They've got the play set up. It comes all the way back to Staus at the point, and he misses, or in the slot, I should say, and he missed it. Loose in front, they shoot, and Karen makes an outstanding save as his teammates give him a big pat on the back. Pro Hybrid can't believe it's luck. This would easily be their lowest scoring output of the tournament. And after, no team has held them scoreless for 2 periods. So how about the defensive effort of the Minnesota Machine? Staus holds the zone at the right point. Jackson Parise, 2 minutes for tripping as the Machine come out with it. Trying to add a shorthand tally. Good stick lift, but tracking it to the corner, Cooper Melter. He loses out. 2:23 left, 1:06 and counting on the tripping minor. Sirac on the backhand. Great recovery by Prosser to bother the shot. Staus at the right point. Dangles past a defender. Good job coming from behind, though, by Fisher Diedrichs. And that turnover has Prosser coming the other way. Prosser leaned on by Dalton Gust. Roberts, or I beg your pardon, Surratt tracking it into the zone. It's thrown on net from the point by Gust, and that was comfortably saved by Karen. 24 seconds left on the tripping minor. 1:40 left in the third period. And the Minnesota Machine, barring something disastrous, will finish the tournament with a 5-1 record in the championship in the 2023 SDP Invite. Plant blocks the clearance effort of Defletson. Schneider chipping away at it, delayed offside. Schneider flips it out of the zone as Parise is released from the penalty box. So the penalty kill doing its job. 2 for 2 here in this third period. And the power play 1 for 3 for the game for Pro Hybrid as we have 1 minute remaining. Goal and an assist apiece for Keegan Defletson and Noah Schneider. Not surprising, they're 2 of the better scorers, and they had 1 for good measure here with 41.8 seconds to go. This score is going to raise some eyebrows as Connor Frank gets one A real team effort here this afternoon by the Minnesota Machine. They trailed 2-1. They've scored the last 5, and they are going to take home the championship. They lead it 6-2 with just 38 seconds left.
Scoring for the Minnesota Machine, number 20, Wesley Burke. That goal is unassisted. That's a Machine Burke, unassisted. Time to use
We said Connor Frank. It's Wesley Burke who got a goal, his first, to go along with his 5 assists in this tournament. 20 seconds to go. Minnesota Machine are going to win this one going away. They scored 3 times in the second period to take a 4-2 lead. Added 2 more for good measure here in the third. 6 seconds left. As time expires, and the Minnesota Machine are your 2023 SDP Invitational Championships in the 2014 group. Congratulations to those boys, 8 and 9-year-olds, with sticks and helmets littering the ice as they have they put on a show and avenged a 9-2 loss with a 6-2 championship game victory. A real team effort all around, and ultimately they come away with the title, upsetting Pro Hybrid and dealing them their first loss of this tournament. That'll do it for us here at the Dakotah Ice Center. Don't forget to stay tuned all afternoon for championship games from the SDP Invite. Until then, for cameraman Justin, I'm Bill Hupp saying good afternoon. Again, the final in the 2014 age group. Minnesota Machine upset Pro Hybrid by a final of 6-2 to win the 2023 SDP Invitational.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza. Ingredients for a great time.
Generally speaking, water is a better fluid to use to rehydrate with. A big part of the importance of hydration is hydrating before the race rather than during the race. So, the hydration before a long distance race in particular really starts the day before the race, probably almost 24 to 36 hours before the race, to be completely hydrated